What is going on, everyone? It has been a hot minute since we actually got to um, since I've made any content for YouTube. So we're doing a YouTube exclusive Legacy Cube draft today. Um, Pack one, pick one. What do we got here? We have my boy Niv Mizzet. That is a lot of color requirements really early on. Um, We have Hydroid Graces, which I think is really good here. We have Ponder. I don't think I want to take Ponder this early, though. Great Board Muse is just like fine card advantage, but I think if we're going to go that route, I'd rather have the Hydroid Graces. Fertile Ground is fine. Ramp. Steel Hellkite's just like a generically okay card. Couple duels here. Yeah, we'll take the Hydroid Graces, see what happens here. Alright, we have a duel in Hinterland Harbor. We have Feast and Famine Supreme Will, which is really sweet. I think I like the Supreme Will here just because it's like generic card advantage plus in the event, like, you also just get to have counter measure to protect your Hydro Graces if possible. So I think that's gonna be our pick here. Lava Coil's good removal. Banishing Light's okay. Stratus Dancer's kind of meh. Here I am going to go ahead and just take the Misty, though. Just because we already passed up one land. I don't want to pass up a second. We have Elves. We have Avenger on the top end up here. Everflowing Chalice to ramp us into Hydroid Graces. But yeah, we'll just stick with Misty. War and Peace. Gaia's Cradle. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything to do with it. We could take this Drowned Catacomb. I don't really like Polychronos here. I'm not a big fan of this card in general in Cube. So I think I'm just gonna take the Catacomb and hope black opens up a little bit as well. So yeah, we it's been quite a while since I've done any Magic content at all, and so I felt it was time to change that up a little bit and get back to doing that a little bit more as well. So yeah, we are. I haven't actually got to draft cubes since it came online because my just everything else in life has been going on that I haven't had a chance to. So I'm going in pretty blind here, actually. Technically, I guess this is. We'll put it up here on the top end. Yeah. Frame post. Can I have a card, please? That's a time warp. Man, that looks really good. I really like Whisperwood Elemental too. I think I like Whisperwood more. It's kind of a Nombo with Hydro Graces and our spells, so I think actually, yeah, I like the Time Warp. Let's do that. I'm going to take this Master of the Wild Hunt, though. It's only instance, correct? Yeah. I'm going to make sure I know my Fat Caster Mage as well as I thought I did. Jace Blaren is also fine, but I think I just like Master more. So unfortunately, black hasn't looked like it's been open yet, but I would like a. So we've seen Watergrave, we've seen Overgrown Tomb, Hissing Quagmire, Drowned Catacomb. We saw the Hinterland Harbor, which we passed. Fractured Identity. I've heard this card's really really good in cube. Like it's a way to deal with planeswalkers. But is it? You know, we're gonna experiment. I haven't got to play this card, so I have no idea how good it is. Take the Lumbering Falls. Yeah. So I would like some white lands so we can splash this Fractured Identity, please. But yeah, this just seems really powerful. Obviously, it's 5 mana, but Niv Mizzet Wield. Unfortunately, I'm going to just take this Fertile Ground. Sorry, Niv. Today's not your day, bud. That is technically a white sorcerer for our Fractured Identity as well. There it is. That's what I was looking for. It has been so long since I opened up Moto. I think I just actually want the Banishing Light. Nothing else there looks overly appealing. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Council's Judgment. That's just like a generically powerful removal spell. So yeah, we definitely need some white fixing, but got a sword for the board. Yeah, white definitely seems open. Yeah, Whirler Rogue's fine. It's a playable. Get in here. Unfortunately, we have 0 cards for you to cast right now, turn Trigger Hulk, so unfortunately, you're probably sitting on the board, buddy. At least for a hot minute. Now, if we could get like a Tundra. Tundra can be fetched off of Misty. We have Baral. We have Mana Leak. But I can't see ourselves passing this Tundra. Scalding Tarn also is really okay. Unfortunately, it only gets Island for us right now. So yeah, we'll just snap take this Tundra. There's a Cyclonic Rift. Sylvan Library. Arid Mesa is really narrow here, unfortunately. So I think this is Cyclonic Rift or Snapcaster Mage. Or Restoration Angel. That's a really good combo with Whirler Rogue. Yeah, we're gonna take Psych Rift. This is a win condition. I played enough Commander to know that Psych Rift is a win condition. One-sided upheaval, non-land upheaval, which is like what makes upheaval good, is it makes you pick your lands up, but whatever. We'll be fine. I used to have a setting to draft where this actually is my old draft setup where I was in the bottom left, and yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. It'll be alright. I'm over here mumbling about nothing at this point. Okay, so we have Mind Stone, which unfortunately doesn't fix our mana at all. Trigon Predator. There's a Jite, which currently gets pantsed up by a few different dudes. I kind of want to take Jade Light Ranger here. I think Jite is probably the most powerful spell in this pack. But unfortunately, I just don't think we have enough creatures currently to be able to utilize it. And I really want this Jite though. I'm probably gonna get bit in the. Oh my lord! Immediately punished. Immediately punished. All right, so there's this Force of Will, which we currently have 6 blue cards for. There's a Champion of Wits, which I've actually been pretty impressed with in Cube before. It's also this Elspeth Suns Champion, and I really want this Elspeth, I think. I could be convinced otherwise, but I think I'm between Elspeth and Champion of Wits here. And right now we just don't really have a way of closing out a game. Like, I mean, we have like generic dudes, but this is more value for a Time Warp too. Man, that Evolving Wilds looks awful. Mirari's Wake helps fix our mana if we can get to it. I think I just want Wrath here, actually. Like, we don't have early creatures, so we don't get punished for wrathing on, 4. I think that's better than Mirari's Wake here. Careful consideration is also fine. It's kind of okay if we wanted to play Gearhulk, but we just don't have enough going on for Gearhulk. Yeah, we'll play this Wrath of God. Man, I really want this Knight Errant. But the smart drafter in me tells me I need to take the Sea Chrome Coast. Man, I really want that Knight Errant, though. History. There's Manowar. Manowar is like a pretty good tempo play. Plus, like, it's easier on our mana than. I mean, we already have a lot of double white going on. But I think I just want the Manowar here. Unfortunately, that probably means we're going to get Star of Extinction. Let's hope we don't, but... Boom. Locking in that breeding pool. Taking this Shardlage Agent. Shardlage currently does nothing for us. We have exactly 1 counterspell for Baral. But he also just makes our spells cheaper. I'm going to take this Brawl, but I don't know if we're going to play it. I really want the Spectral Procession, but I think it's correct to take this. Wasteland, sure. Oh, Billy, oh boy, I feel good about that one. Luckily, Champion of Wits does not care about getting wrathed on 4. He will always come back, so really excited about that. I'm gonna take this Evolving Wilds, and I'm not gonna play it. Is it reasonable to cut the green cards here? Like, I mean, they're, like, pretty free to splash at this point. Okay. We have a Batterskull. We have a Rampant Growth. There's a Serum Visions. Let's see. There's a Murmuring Mystic, which is cute, but not very good for us. I'm pretty sure this is just supposed to be Batterskull. Because I don't see this card wheeling. And I think Rampant Growth or Serum Visions can both wheel. So we can take Mystic Confluence, because that card's really good. Llanowar Elf ramps us to 3. But unfortunately, we don't have a lot of untapped green sources currently. Not playing this Drowned Catacomb. Could take Supreme Verdict. I think I just want this Mystic Confluence. It's leaning me towards playing this dude as well. I'm playing my Tamiyo. Is this one worth splashing black for? Because God, would I splash black for that card. Alright, Tamiyo, get in here. See, we could have picked up the Thief of Sanity and splashed it. Magister of Worth. This card is insane, and not enough people draft this card in Cube. If we had a reasonable black splash here, I would 1,000% of the time draft this card. This card is insane, and people need to pick it up higher. Can we reasonably pay Birthing Pod? No. Okay, good talk. Man, that's a lot of 5s. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to play either of those. So right now, instance for... Yeah, get in here, little plow. Instance, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instance for Gear Hulk. That's just not enough. What if Foothills can get Breeding Pool? I don't think that's enough, so I'm just going to take this Portal. This is a one-sided Howling Blind 97% of the time. Probably higher than that. Probably closer to 99% of the time. Well, if we can't play Pod, we probably can't play Pod Mom. We have 1 fetch, so Brainstorm's not reasonable here. Bloodstained has 0 fetchables in it. Mana Tithe is really weak. Am I just supposed to take Primal Command? Man, that seems pretty weak, but... There's a Wandering Fart Hole. Mana Confluence. Yep. Isamaru. What does this card do? Prevent damage. Draw a card, play a land, make some Krakens. I think I'm in for it. That is a very late Llanowar Elf, and I will gladly take it. Regrets. Alright, so we have Drowned Catacomb and Scrubland. Is that enough to splash Magister of Worth? The correct answer is no, but the greedy person inside of me wants to say yes. Alright, so we need like 2 cuts. I think 2 cuts is where I'm at. Is this supposed to be Marshall Coup? Is that the cut? I like all of our 5s. I could reasonably see cutting like Time Warp, but like Time Warp's really good with the 3 Planeswalkers we have. It's also really good with Master. Maybe it is just cut Time Warp. Time Warp can also just win you a game if like once we get to the point where we're like attacking with High Toward Graces, or if we just have an active Planeswalker and we get to and we draw Time Warp. That's a lot of pressure we can put on an opponent. Maybe it's supposed to be Banishing Light. Like, Banishing Light deals with... Like, Council's Judgment deals with everything Banishing Light does. Into the Royal and Cycrift can pick him up. Maybe it's actually just Whirler Rogue. I think Whirler Rogue is probably the cut. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, let's get some lands in here. Cut this Wasteland, cut this Port, cut this Scrubland. We have 3 free black sources for Magister. 4 if we're counting Fertile Ground. Man, I really just want to splash it. But man, I know that's not good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8. 8, 14. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, let's book it. We're in it to win it. That was actually really quick. Fired off way faster than I was anticipating. I figured I was gonna have to sit here and ramble for a minute. Oh, we have London Mulligan too, don't we? I have not actually tested this, so I have. Hopefully, we'll have good things to say about it. Ah, yes, the Double Island Jade Light Ranger hand. I'm gonna mulligan this. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to bottom this Council's Judgment, I think. Yeah, sure. Come on, opponent. You played a tap land. How much more can you have? The correct answer is nothing. Hit the 6 key. That's not a white source. Go. I probably should have let on basic force, actually. Because if I draw the Jade Light Ranger, I want to be able to cast it. Like, if I draw a white source and I draw Jade Light Ranger, I want to be able to cast it. And have my white source up for Plow. It's probably, like, super negligible, but... This is probably going to cost 4 this game. I want to be able to draw cards. Depends on what they do as well. Krasis might also cost 4 this game. Was not ready for basic island out of them. Wake Thrasher. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm gonna probably tell him to pick it up. I think I'm gonna tell him to pick it up and then play Tamiyo on my turn. I'm going to take this hit for 4. Counterspell. Because if this doesn't resolve, I'm going to play Tamiyo. I mean, I'm going to probably jam Tamiyo regardless. And then tap down their island so they can't replay their Wake Thrasher. You got me. You got me. Do I want to play Portal? No, I think I just want to leave up Counterspell for whatever they have. And Counterspell, draw 2 cards. They've missed land drops the last several turns, so like their hand's probably really good. Maybe. Hopefully the spells in their hands aren't good. Thank you for tapping incorrectly. I should have countered this. Should have countered it and drawn 2. I can play a 5/5 Krasis. That draws me 2, gains me 2. I could also play Portal plus Elf. Yeah, I don't hate that. And then play this tapped. This is the pause to read Coercive Portal. I wonder what else they're splashing blue for. Like, it can't just be Wake Thrasher, right? There's, like, way more powerful cards to splash for. Like Manowar. That's a blue card. Man, I should have played the Crisis. Homage. I would like to draw a card. Misty cannot fetch a white source because I already have my Tundra. I'm just going to play this on basic forest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Make some duders. Already have breeding pool, so this is gonna get basic forest. Replay the Llanowar Elf. Go. Man, Time Warp looks really good here. This Time Warp is going to be insane. It's going to draw me a card, make me 3 dudes. Well, at least it's dealing with Elspeth and not my Hydroid Crisis. Remember that time I cut the Banishing Light? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Why no attack with the 1/1? I'm going to play an 8/8 Crisis, draw 4, gain 4. Do you have Mana Leak? Because this would be a really good time for Mana Leak. Oh! Ooh, they don't have it! Oh, Hydroid Crisis! Man, why can't Kiora deal with Conclave Tribunal? They have a Wrath. This is 1000% a Wrath. I'm going to try to end this game very quickly, so... So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can Kiora, play an extra land. That would leave me 12 minus 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So I can go Master of the Wild Hunt Time Warp then. Yeah, that seems fine. Flample. Target me. Ooh. Ooh. Triggers. Oh! Yeah, I think I just wanted to draw another card. Block. Block. You have a nimbly bimbly. Thank you, Trample. Alright, what do we want here? Primal Command can bounce the Conclave Tribunal. That seems really narrow. Man, our sideboard is not very good. Did my roommate turn the air on before he left? It is so cold here. So my desk has a vent right above it, and I swear it is like hella cold right now. I debated leading on the forest so I could play Fertile Ground next turn without taking damage, but I think I want to leave a plow instead. I wasn't sure if I was reading Fertile Ground because I didn't know if it was you add mana or if the land's controller added mana. I mean, I'm gonna Mana War this token, and then I'm gonna play a Batterskull. So. See, that one's really good, and I don't like that you have a good card opponent. So I could play Kiora, prevent the damage from the knight. Hopefully Gideon then... I actually don't hate this line. I can play Kiora, prevent the damage from the knight. Ooh, history actually is going to make the knight ally pop off too, because it's... Hope our opponent animates the Gideon, and then I can plow the Gideon. I don't think that's better than playing Batterskull. Yeah. I think this is the line. Because Batterskull just trades with a token this turn. At least this way, if they want to kill Kiora, they also have to lose their Gideon. Come on, animate Gideon. Ooh, Billy, oh boy. Yeah, the Mana Tithe. Oh, Billy, oh boy. Yeah, I'm just going to take this. Because this can trade with the other knight. O-Ring, I'm assuming Kiora. Yeah, that's fine. One, two, three, four. So Martial Coup can make 4 tokens. He can make 5 tokens next turn. Man, that's annoying. Yeah, that's fine. Luckily, Martial Coup gets to clean up this board pretty nicely. Sure. Get in, little token. There's probably not a reason not to bash with everything. I should have also played my land before I tried to equip, because if they had something, I could pick the Batterskull back up. Sweet scoreboard. I will take it. That match was really sweet. I would love to play first. Seems all right. Like we're missing a color and we don't really have anything to do early, but Champion of Wits is a powerful Magic card. Hopefully it's not like mono red or something. I was really hoping I hit the right hotkey, because I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of forgot Moto hotkeys. Ooh, Jadelight Ranger. I'm actually gonna lead on Jadelight, because if I draw lands, I can pitch them to Champion. And Jadelight hopefully can block Athalia. Well. I specifically did ask for it not to be mono red, so I'm actually going to play my land first to play around Mana Tithe, which we know is a card people draft in this cube. We have one in our board, plus the last guy also played one. Good Lord. And we can't double block the Thalia. No, I'm bad. I'm bad. And I even play Factory. My thought process was, well, they can block with the Figure of Destiny. I'm bad. Attack with both. I'll block the Figure. Man, this style is really messing us up. Do I just play a Baby Krasis to draw a card, gain a life? I think. Nah. Hydroid Krasis is going to come down, and between it and Batterskull, I think we're going to be able to stabilize, hopefully. Between these three cards, hopefully we can stabilize. But unfortunately, we're just going to take a billion. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Even if I play Batterskull, this is 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I go to 9. I think playing Krasis there, not playing Krasis there killed me. I'm assuming this is on Hero. Yeah. So I can Mystic Confluence, tell him to pick up Hero, Ranger. Yeah, we're dead. I want Thragtusk. I want Sword. I don't think I want Sword. Sword, yeah, they have Pro their deck. Supreme Will doesn't seem very good. Cure also seems kind of weak. I'll try it. Turn 3 Master of the Wild Hunt. More importantly, we get to play Fertile Ground on 2 before they get Thalia. I'm going to go ahead and play Misty first so I can get my Tundra. And then I can go Tundra Forest. That'll give me my second white source for Elspeth or whatever I draw later. Alright, King of Oreos. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. One, two, three, four, five, six. I can play Elspeth if I kill Thalia this turn, which helps me stabilize against Hero. That also helps me stabilize against Hero. Yeah, I was going to say this game is over. Man, who knew? Master of the Wild Hunt, really good against creature decks. Elspeth Sun's Champion, really good at preventing creatures from attacking you. Deadly combination. That curve was sweet, that game. That curve was really sweet. Removal spell, like, ramp spell into removal spell into win condition. Yeah, mono white has a hard time beating that. Oh, Magic. Please play Path to Exile. Sure. I can just enter the Royal this next turn. I'm going to Psych Rift it. As Enter the Royal can draw us a card later, I guess. I think I'm going to take this forward this turn and try and draw a land. Ooh, Billy, look at that. assuming, yeah, I figured we were flipping Legion's Landing. That's why I probably should have Into the World first, because then they couldn't flip. Land, 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 land. Never before have I ever wanted something more than this right now. Land. Untapped land. Is this gonna get Thalia? No, no, it can't. This is CMC 1 or less. Okay, if I play Batterskull, this gains me 4, 5, 6, 7 effectively. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would take 1 on that attack. I could also Mystic Confluence to tell them to bounce their board, which then gives me another draw towards a white source, I guess. I could also just cast Mystic Confluence as a draw 3. I could Time Warp to try to hit another white source. I could play a 3/3 Krasis. I think I'm gonna Mystic Confluence this turn, so I think I just want to pass. Am I dead if I Mystic Confluence? If I don't make them pick up 3 creatures? Like, we know they have a... So if I make them pick up 2 and draw a card, I'm taking 5. If I make them pick up these 2... I'm assuming they're going to replay the Silverblade Paladin and equip it to... They're going to Soul Bond. Okay, that means I have to block. I can take 4? 5. I can take 5. I can double bounce plus draw a card. We're dead to Mana Tithe. Vanishing Light does not do it. What does this card do? Alright, I really need a white source. Don't use your Gideon, just pass. Or +2 your Gideon. Alright, we're dead, unfortunately. GG's, GG's. I probably should have mulliganed that. Oh well. Oh well. Let's get a 2-3. I mean, let's get a 2-1, shall we? Let's get our entry back. That hand was really sketchy. Why'd you let me keep that? So yeah, you know, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, which is all the way over there-ish, somewhere. I don't know the layout of YouTube off the top of my head. And in the comments, tell me how awful I am for keeping that 7-card hand. Is that a good YouTube spiel? You can also comment on how wonderful my YouTube spiel is and how I need to work on it. Let's see, the last 2 matches fired so quickly that I'm not surprised that we had to wait on this one. So, oh, dang it. Mulligan, keep this hand. Opponent also mulliganed, it looks like. They keep their second hand? I was gonna say, did they keep their 6-card hand, but, oh, they went to 5. Interesting. Alright, 4-drop. Come on, Jade Light. You're supposed to show me good cards. I'll also take a 2, a draw 2, but... Resolves. Deck. That's my son's champion. I'm gonna put that one in the stars. I'm gonna say put it in the moon, but we literally have drawn 1 non-land card. Alright, opponent. Force check. I see you also have drawn a bunch of lands. So that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good non-land card. So I went ahead and left one up because I've already been manatized one too many times today. Verdict? Show me Supreme Verdict. Show it to me. Oh, I'll take a day adjustment as well, I guess. Is this one good? Are we done here? I feel like this game is over. This game is over. This game is over. This game is over. I wonder where it's from. I want them to attack with Gideon. Anything I want to draw. No, I just want to put some pressure into play. Sure. Resolves. Bye, Elspeth. Oh, immediately punished. Force check. Alright. Go. I'm drawing 2 cards. You don't get to attack. That's incredibly rude, opponent. That one. Destroy that one. Man, that's that felt good. This card's really good. This card's really, really good. So this has to attack, and it doesn't get to deal damage. Is this until your next turn? Okay, no. What'd your time warp show you? So here's what we've learned. Fractured Identity is really, really powerful. Alright. I think we just want some threats. Manowar seems pretty weak. Master of the Wild Hunt actually doesn't seem that good, but it lets us go wide, so probably fine. Martial Coup is probably bad. I like Martial Coup more than I like Wrath. And Bylon Werewolves. My thought process there is it's a control mirror, so why have this clunky 1/1 that you can draw on turn 7 when you can just have more impactful cards? So Manowar doesn't seem very particularly good here, just because they don't really have dudes to bounce, at least that we saw. I mean, this league is being really sweet. Really, really sweet. So I guess I could, go ahead and like plug all my information for those of us who don't get to watch me live on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/Mr. Missouri 25. I also do a Magic podcast once a week with my really good friend Carl Wilkin. That's under Attack for Zero. The Attack for Zero podcast is your weekly MTG news, here to send a message. You can find us on Apple, Twitter. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, you name it, you can find us there. So, if you want to listen to everything going on with that and everything, it's something we started back in January, and it's been going really well. I really enjoy getting to do it every week with Carl. So, if you would go ahead and listen, if you're interested, go ahead and listen once a week. We try to release every Wednesday. Sometimes life happens and we don't get it out on Wednesday, but yeah, it's a fun little project that we've started, and really excited to see where it takes us in the future. So, all right, opponent, what do we got going on? Show me counterspell. Oh. Comes off next turn. So, I mean, our opponent ramped, but we also get to ramp. I had not got to draw Council's Judgment yet, so hopefully it actually does something in this game. Looks like opponent mulligan pretty low. Alright, opponent. Do you want to kill my Kiora? Is this Gideon? Please let it be Gideon. Gideon one time! Gideon one time! It's not a Gideon at all. I lose my Kiora. I mean, mine basically did what Solemn did this game. Do you want to attack Solemn into that one? I'll block. You want to play Gideon for me? That'd be great. Or, Coercive Portal. That would also be fine. Elspeth Sun's Champion. Consecrated Sphinx. I want to know where he's from. Alright, what do we got? Come on, opponent. I've got Blues Clues Cluck in my head, and I got places to be and things to do, like sleep. Gotta work in the morning. Work's really early. Gideon. Coercive Portal. Play something good. Come on, opponent. Don't leave up Counterspell. No, don't Mana War me. I said play something good. Like if they want to pop the O-Stone, that's fine. I still get my Champion Woods back. Like I lose Batterskull, but I get my Champion. I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. I think Council's Judgment's probably the worst card. So they play Solemn. Then they can play Manowar, bounce my champion. But then they're a mana short of being able to also Conclave Tribunal. I think I'm gonna Heart of that and draw 2. I should have picked up Batterskull at Instep. I'm assuming, yeah. Jumping in front of the truck. That's where we're going. We ain't got no brakes. Choop, choop! Sorry for everyone listening with headphones. That choo-choo might have been a little loud. Woot, woot. Better. Opponent has 7 cards in hand still. We know they have a Manowar, and we know they have a Conclave Tribunal. Ho! Ho! Holy Karn, that is a card. Oh! That one. I would like that one, please. I would like a Karn. Thank you! This card is gonna be the this is gonna be the art for the stamp. That's fine. You can kill my Karn. This card is insane. I'm gonna pick Homage. Alright, bye, little Batterskull. That seems wrong, but alright. They had to have, like, Gideon there or something, right? Man, I wish this is an instance I could fat caster this. Oh, man. This is Gideon. Nope. Whatever it is getting Supreme Willed. Homage. I'm gonna tap your land. That one. Do. This game is over. We can just play an 8/8 Krasis and draw 4 cards. Man, this deck was really sweet. This deck has been really, really sweet so far. Don't have a thing. What 7-mana thing do you have? Don't have a thing. I'm going to tap that thing. That thing's not untapping. My Jellyfish Hydra Beast will carry that Batterskull just fine. We still have a Time Warp in our deck. We have a Time Warp and an Elspeth Suns Champion. That's a good one. I might blow up the board for that one. Alright, let's play an Elspeth. Problem with playing Hydro Crisis this late is like I might actually deck myself. I got nothing. Do your thing, opponent. My win condition right now is my opponent decking. It's also a pretty good win condition. Supreme Verdict. Yep. So I'm going to tap down the Gideon. Come on, the others just snapped resolved. Man, what if they have their own fractured identity? I don't know if I could actually beat a fractured identity right now. It could take... So you can play Batterskull, equip Batterskull here. So then they can't kill my master with Gideon. Oh, never mind, they're just going to wrap the board again. I'm going to vote Homage now. At least this way, if they wrath again, I'm insulated. Oh, we have a time warp. We have a time warp. Oh. Don't care. This is going to be the death of us. We can go infinite with Tamiyo. With Time Warp. The problem is we're going to deck. I should have just bend it. I should have just bend it. It's you don't control. Oh my gosh. What's the last card in our deck? Yeah, I just had to vote for Gideon, I guess. Come on, vote Carnage. Yes. Me. I have enough mana to time warp again. So even if they have a counter spell. Oh wait, no, I just deck. Dang it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is lethal. Oh my lord. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going out on my terms. Man, that game was sweet. Do I just want Torrential Gearhulk to beat face? Just to have more haymakers. Man, we hit the Into the Royal one card too late. I got to ult Tamio with the Time Warp in my hand, and I lost. Cube is great. No. This game is great. Magic is great. On the upside, we get to at least go first. I would like to play first. Yeah, this hand's fine. We get to counter their first thing. Yeah, this is fine. Ooh, fractured identity. Show me a card. Down tick. Sure. We have the Wombo combo. I should have tapped the island. I'll tap it next turn. Don't field it around me, bro. I'll be forced to get a basic forest. Why would you not go after my tri-land? Whatever. So I can Fertile Ground and then play Whirler Rogue. I could also just leave up Mystic Confluence. Alright. I have my win condition unlocked. That was rude. That was aggressive. Yeah, I think I just want to play Batterskull. This is incorrect. I don't have 3 mana to pick up my Batterskull if they have like a Forsake the Worldly, which they've already shown us. Is this Ugin? Oh god, how do I beat that one? then if they want to pop the Yellowstone, I can pick up Batterskull again. I can tell them to pick theirs up. Unfortunately, that loses me my Batterskull if I do. Yep. Fortunately, I think we're going to die to this approach. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so they fetched away their approach. Okay, so I'm going to get an Ugin. Alright, don't draw approach. We knew about that one. One, two, three, four, five. So I can play this for 3. I can play this for 4 and hope to draw a land. If I draw a land, I can kill them. So I can cast Time Warp. Woo! Oh! GG's, opponent. GG's. Man, those games were sweet. All right, so we 2-1. This deck was really, really awesome. I really enjoyed this. Hydroid Crisis was really sweet, just like I figured he would be. Fractured Identity was insane. Yeah, this card is bonkers. Cyclonic Rift, like, we got to overload it like twice, and it was good both times. So, Mystic Confluence, just insane. Champion of Wits, again, was really good those games too. So, I debated cutting the Time Warp, and like, we won multiple games because we played Threat plus Time Warp. So, this deck was really, really awesome. I would very much play this back if I could. So, that is going to do it, everybody. Once again, go ahead and hit that like and follow button if you enjoyed what you saw. You can follow me on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/Mr. Missouri25. If you really enjoy what you like, if you enjoy my content, you can also find my podcast, like I mentioned earlier, Attack for Zero, Google, Apple Play, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anything else, Stitcher. There's you name it, it's on there. So that is gonna do it, everybody. Thank you all. Have a good one. Peace.